Can you imagine now a beautiful park with a bench? If you want, you can describe for me a little. How do you imagine this place? Beautiful nature, probably.
I must tell you that I was before seeing a girl,
Uh-huh.
white long dress, brown hair.
When she
She
appeared?
she looks like me very much.
Mm-hmm. A girl, but smaller girl. Small age, right?
Maybe 29, I would say.
Oh, so young girl, big girl. But when did you see her first time? Like a few minutes ago?
She was from with us from the beginning to now. She is coming and going.
You forgot to tell me. Very interesting. But during all the looking at this past lives and the case with the grandfather, great grandfather, she was like coming and going, right? But
Yeah,
what did she do? I mean, she
she's
just.
just standing, but she's sad, and she has like, not curly hair. You know when you crimp your hair,
Mm-hmm.
his hair is crimped, very beautiful, brown hair. She's very similar to me, and the wind is blowing in her hair. But
Okay.
she's sad. Something
Oh, I
has
see.
happened.
I see. I see. But maybe this is what we are looking for tonight. Today. Let's ask her something. What is?
She has died.
Mm-hmm. And what brought her to you? If she can explain to us, what uh, made her to discover you, to come to you?
So she has been killed.
Mm-hmm. Anyone discovered the murder? The murder. I mean, this crime was discovered by the police or not, or she doesn't know.
During that time, there is no police.
Oh, so it's very old time when she
Yeah,
lived. So she was just killed, and nobody took care of, to punish the criminal or anything like that. Was nothing like
yeah.
that happened. So, um, let me ask her to, if she can, to show us this life. What circumstances she left? How did she have any family or children, or
Let me see. No, no kids.
was it surprise for her that she was killed, like in during suddenly robbery or
Yeah,
something? So she didn't expect
yeah.
anything like that. But did she manage to see the? I mean, or from the spiritual point of view, also to see the murderer who did this to her, or it's just somebody unknown person?
Mm, this is hard. She's very hard to talk to.
Hmm. We need to discover her feelings. That's why I'm asking you those things. Her sadness. She's attached to something. Maybe I will ask different thing if she doesn't
She
want to
she
share.
she's like an angel. She's pure. Nothing is bad with her.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is perfect.
Mm-hmm. And why is she sad? So sad.
I don't know. It's very hard.
Okay, let me ask her something. How she found you, and in what moment she joined you in your life? I mean, when she came to you, she can show us.
I get a feeling that she has always been there. She has been like an angel for me.
Mm-hmm. But okay, so it means from since the moment you were born. I mean, since.
She reminds me of a martyr. Do you say martyr?
Mm-hmm. Yes, martyr.
Yeah.
But actually, she's not. You know what is she at the moment? In the signals she's giving us, a suffering spirit, because she's suffering. She's not in balance. And joining you, probably from the moment you came here in body yourself, it means that part of the vibration that she's showing to us now probably influence you also, be it sadness, dissatisfaction, or whatever, but if it's like you have an invisible friend, but the friend is very sad and suffering, you start to suffer and to be sad also, and you don't know why. You think that it's for your
Yeah.
own reasons, but it's actually from her reasons. And that's why I want to ask her something. If she knows you from any past life, yes, she met you before.
No.
So she came to you and you're a known spirit for her. But why she stays? What attracts her to stay around?
She wants to be reminded.
To be reminded of what? Is there anything in the things that you experience, in the traumas that you experience, attracting her to stay here?
She has a feeling that they have done bad to her.
Mm-hmm. Somebody harmed her.
Yeah.
But is this the logic that somebody harmed her in a ways that somehow connect with what you experience in your life, and she feels this is like similarity, and I can stay with her because we are like two friends. We share the same suffering, same type of experience, or not so much?
No, not really, because the harm killed her.
Mm-hmm. In her case.
Yeah, but it didn't kill me.
Mm-hmm. But I want to ask her something else now. If did she see in you somebody who harmed her in the past?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Is she feeling better when see you suffering?
When she see me suffering.
Mm-hmm. When you suffering, is she feeling like a little bit better? I know it sounds weird to ask.
Yeah, no, it's. She can't answer that, but she wants me to see her.
Mm-hmm.
And I have seen this white dress before.
You seen her before?
No, I have seen this kind of white dress before.
But what is this word? I couldn't understand it.
White dress, white.
Oh, the white dress.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. But do you think you dreamed it or see it in the real life, in the physical realm, the white dress?
How can I say, not dreaming, but it feels like it's, how can I say, it's recognizable. Yeah? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's something I know, but I haven't seen it in real life.
So it could be a memory. So you maybe remember her. I'm sure probably you met each other before. I don't know what you were before, like a man or female. But probably that's why you remember the dress. Maybe she is in dress that was really part of a past life, and she was dressed like that in maybe like typical clothes for this time.
Yeah.
Okay, she's not very communicative now with us, but she definitely needs help, the same type of help that your great-great-grandpa needed help. And let's pray for her now a little bit. Let's
She's really suffering.
suffering, yes. Well, let's say her a few things now about the way she died, because even if the crime was not discovered, she may be sure that whoever did it, they're already paying, and probably they already paid part of the debt in front of God's laws, because nobody can escape the God's laws. But she herself should accept help and go to the spiritual hospitals with her guides, and not to stay in this realm, because in this realm it's not for spirits, it's for the people in the flesh. We come here when we are reincarnated, not when we are only, just walking around and trying to communicate and nobody listening to us. Either we have like mission with the guides or the spirit protectors, or we reincarnate. We cannot stay in the other form here. And she probably misses some beloved people and some family she lost when she was murdered. But she can find information about them in the spiritual world. They might be incarnated already and returned already again. It depends how many lifetimes she missed. Because when you, let's say 300 years ago something happened and you died and you stay on the surface of the earth, all the rest of the spirits around you, they continue. Even the killer continued to reincarnate and to get better and to learn from the mistakes. So why she keeps in the martyr state? I want to ask her why she stays in this state. What it gives to her to stay here?
Then she can be reminded of what happened to her.
So she is afraid to never forget what happened to her. Is it correct that she doesn't want to forget it?
People will forget what happened to her.
Oh, she wants to remind to people what happened to her. Why?
Because she feels like the ones that did this harm to her betrayed her. Like, this wasn't fair to her.
She thinks it wasn't fair.
Yeah.
Oh, poor
She was
creature.
very young when she.
Yes, yes. Okay, so I will ask now her guide to help us and to open for her memory of past lives. And we will ask her guide for assistance, if it is allowed today, to show her even the shortest little glimpse of her past before the life she was killed as a young girl, to see why she was sent in so short incarnation with a violent death at the end. And she will see if it was like injustice. She needs to see for herself and get out of this prison of her own mind, because nothing that happens on the earth or in any world of the universe is unjust. According to God, everything is what we sow, that is what we shall reap. We just forget what we sowed. All the seeds that we put in the ground, we forget them. And let's ask her now to look around herself and see her guide. They will be here now to try to assist her to remember. This life served her. Probably she expiated something that was like, you come for short and you depart in a certain way, and you have to stop clinging to it. We are not the victims. We are the one who paid something. If she trusts in us now, she will be able to see the truth. Just not be afraid of the truth. But let me wait a little bit.
Yeah, she feels better now.
She feels better. And can you perceive now, does she look to you again the same innocent, childish, angelic type of energy, or now is like more humane, more normal?
No, I see her sleeping.
Now you see her sleeping.
Yeah, but it's like a good way of sleeping.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so they are giving her,
She said that she died in her young years. She wanted to live more, but I get the feeling that she will be born again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as long as she allows it. I mean,
Yeah.
a
Because
little preparation.
She was tired to be stuck in this
Mhm.
condition, in this prison of her body.
Yes. It's actually mental prison, because she doesn't have the physical body, but she, because of the thoughts, she keeps staying here and she doesn't allow the help. I can only imagine how many spirits who love her suffered together with her because she's not allowing the help to happen.
Yeah.
It's good that she's sleeping. She will be prepared. Interesting why she stayed around, but this can be one of the explanations for your psychiatric issues, that those symptoms that you got to be from part of them, at least from her. And if she's helped, you will be released. I mean, without this burden on your shoulders. And now, let's try to reach your guide for a third attempt now.
Yeah,
because
sorry.
twice, no problem. It's so good regression. I'm very happy. I mean, you're doing wonderful. It doesn't matter the previous attempts that you said you didn't do successfully hypnosis. No, you're excellent. Getting better with the time now. So let's ask your guide to come to us in one such beautiful scenery, if you can imagine, just for a beautiful park, a bench, flowers, trees, whatever you like, even a fountain of water if you like, and to invite your guide that is helping us to get all those information and assistance to happen so wonderfully. Can you perceive or feel anyone?
What? Sorry?
Can you feel or perceive the presence of anyone or any image of somebody there with you? If something else is happening, just interrupt me and tell me. It doesn't matter what I ask you.
Now I see myself.
Mm-hmm. You see yourself like like observer. You see yourself there sitting.
Yeah, as a third person, I see myself.
Mm-hmm. And how do you see yourself?
I'm happy. I'm in another country somewhere.
But what are you doing? Are you walking or standing or sitting somewhere?
I'm with a friend. She's taking photos of me. Do you know the Western Wall
Mm-hmm.
in Jerusalem? I'm there.
Okay, so the friend is taking photo of you, but you're like two girls enjoying themselves and
Yeah,
making.
one of my friends from here.
Mhm.
She's like the nearest.
So it's a girl from this life.
Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
you remember the one I told you I'm living with now for
Mm-hmm,
like
mm-hmm.
1.5 weeks. She say I'm happy and I'm there to pray.
But you feel this now that you are there for this, to pray and to be happy in this place.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm not there now, but I will be there. I can like it's like I can see in the future.
Mm-hmm. And what is exactly the feeling? Can you feel? Is it like a liberation inside you? Like a really enjoyment of the moment between you, between the? I mean, even in the moment among all these shops
I
and
feel
everything.
more healthier. I feel happier, and good news has happened.
Mm-hmm. Something good you've learned. Very nice.
No, good news has happened. Like maybe in the world or around me or in
Mm-hmm,
my
mm-hmm.
life. I don't know, but
But something bigger.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Well, you know what about they call it progression. When the guides are giving it, it's very authentic. When we try to force it to see it, it's never the truth. So you were given a glimpse in ahead of time, I mean in the future, and it's a blessing. It's wonderful. You should not be afraid of the future at all. And even, remember it sometimes because it looks very high vibration, this joy, this freedom and happiness. And we have some questions for your guide. That's why I will ask him to come to us now. It doesn't matter in what circumstances. I won't torture you anymore with the park, with the bench.
No, no, no.
But we will ask your guide to come if they want to show us with image, with their own image, or with energy, feeling, presence, whatever way they prefer, to ask them the questions we prepared.
Yes.
Do you feel anything, any presence around you, or I'll just start with the questions and you see what comes to your mind and your heart.
I can feel the smell of candle.
Of what? Of
Candle.
candle.
Yeah.
Oh, like. But is it like church smell? Those typical, candles that we lit in the churches or in some temple type candle.
Yeah, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so maybe we have somebody from a religious background here around. But is it like pleasant or not?
Yeah, it's pleasant.
It's pleasant, nice aroma.
When I pray, I usually, light candles,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like this smell.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't feel anything.
Okay, don't worry. The smell is also a sign. By the way, lower spirits also smell very bad, so this is also good sign. Lower. I mean, when you communicate with people, sometimes you can feel them also. But your guide decided to show show himself with the smell, with the aroma, typical for him or her. But let's ask him now why they decided to. I'll ask in a backwards line from the things that we just discussed because I want to be able to remember the other direction. First, the girl in the white dress. Can your guide tell us more why she was allowed to be seen now in the regression and
Because she needed to be released.
and who is she to you? Who is she? Is she connected to you from before?
In some way, yes.
In some way. But, okay, do you have any depths towards the spirit of the girl?
I think that.
You think? Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're not...
Because she wasn't looking at with a happy face. It was like a revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at me, what you did.
Oh, now you're saying it. Okay, but you didn't
She didn't say that, but I got that feeling.
Yes, but this is exactly what... You know what? Okay, so let me ask your guide just to clarify again.
Like, I feel I can't see the crime 100%.
But somehow you were responsible for the crime. Somehow, in direct or indirect manner, you were.
But it was a very bad crime. Like
Okay.
hit to the body.
She was like
And
beaten.
I see a lot of blood on the white dress.
Were there any sexual abuse to the girl before that or after?
Not before that, but she was known to be very beautiful and everyone was attracted to her. And what I see is that I don't know why. I don't know if I'm thinking that myself.
No,
or
you
if
tell it. Don't worry.
If I really seeing it, but I see a big fat man hitting her, and there were two small men. They are like working for this man. He is like not mafia, but he has very much power in this city.
I see. So
And this was like a plan. He wanted to make like sexual abuse
to the
like
beauty girl.
rape her, and these two men, they helped her.
So at the end, she was even dead. I mean, not only the rape, but she was also killed.
Yeah.
I see. Now it has more logic. It explains why, you see, she said she is with you since the beginning. I mean, she didn't come at a certain age, and probably that's why, because now you're her killer, let's say, reincarnated, and because she couldn't let go, she didn't want anyone to forget. In this case, you do not forget. You understand why? Because she keeps you responsible, and you started to pay part of your debts now, and probably some part are already paid before in the past lives, but she was helping for this condition, those feelings, those tensions, anxiety, everything. The intrusive thoughts probably came from her, because she was unhappy and you were. They transferred to us. But it was good that she was shown. I'm very grateful to your guide, because this was what we did, the past life regression, mostly was to understand who is around you, what is happening, what is the past. And you see, we can have any type of lives when we were more ignorant and not developed the heart and the moral. And the fat man that you said, he wanted to possess this beautiful girl. Many men in current life are also the same. It's pity, but it's true. So let's ask your guide, is there any way to complete this karma, to clean this karma in your current life in some healthy manner, to if you have still more debt to the God's laws, how to fulfill the completement, to clean it, to clean this black spot in your dossier, in your file?
She's very angry. She's telling me, you have to suffer for what you did to me.
Oh, this is the spirit of the girl, right?
Yeah.
The image. Yeah, this was
She's crying.
She's crying, yeah. But we can assure her that you already suffer. By what you told me, you already suffer, even in such way, not the same exactly, but similar to her way. And also, your suffering won't make her happier. It won't make. Revenge never makes anyone happy. So she needs to take care of herself. And we will ask now your guide, is there any way that you can repay this spirit, this girl, and you can give her anything good in the future from your heart? I mean, any good to do to her. Is there any way? If the guide...
Yeah, she wants a new life.
She wants to be born.
Yeah.
Okay.
To live. To be free.
And this is why I need to ask you something. Have you ever dreamed of having a family and children? Even since you were small, I mean...
Having a family and children?
Yeah.
I have always dreamed about a son, that I'm going to have a son. And I've seen this son several times in different dreams. Yes.
So he's already waiting for you. But so you're not against the family and children type of situation. So when you meet your boy, when you meet your partner, just don't take precautions for pregnancy, and probably this girl will also come. Even if you dream the boy, maybe the boy will be sent by plan, also by plan, to help you, because you probably will need help.
Yeah, and I also seen that when he come, he will help me
Mm-hmm.
a lot. Like with him, I will be. I remember I saw that in a dream. Like when he came, I was feeling better.
Mm-hmm.
Like he helped me to be better, to be good.
Mm-hmm. And did you feel in the dream that he was your first child or
Yes,
not?
he was my first.
He was your first. Okay, but the question is, don't stop to have babies even after he's born, because the best way to pay to the girl if she lost her life because of some decisions that you made before is now to give her chance of a physical body, and if you have this boy coming, which probably will be developed spirit, by the feeling in your dreams, he will help her and help you, and you will balance the feelings between you. I mean, she will start to see you like a mother and not like the raper,
Yeah.
the rapist in the past. And this is often very much happening. It's already, I mean, just the people don't know because we have amnesia, but we don't know who was who in the past and why we are connected in the families. And the best way is to give life when we took it.
Yeah.
And one day this regression maybe will give you some answers
Yeah.
how to deal with the girl. But also she needs preparation. That's why she needs to go with her guides and listen to them, because everybody goes under preparation before reincarnation. And we want to ask now your guide about the previous case of your great 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 grandfather. I don't know how many times
Yes.
great, but he was there in the photo of your family. If your guide can clarify now why he actually stayed so long and searched for you. And we don't know if he searched other members of the family, but if your guide can give us a comment that we can understand what was his case exactly.
Because he wanted help from my side.
He wanted help from your side. Okay, but are you familiar, are you close to this spirit from other past lives? Do you know this spirit from other past lives?
No.
Mm-hmm. He just felt he will be understood by you.
Yeah.
Like, so he saw you like a medium, like as if you
But
have
also
the
he knows
mediumship.
that I love the relatives very much. I have a very strong connection to them.
Uh-huh. Okay, so you're not just someone from the
Yeah.
family. You're someone with big heart and
Yeah.
feelings for them all. So you're the person to get the message. Okay, well, can your guide tell us, do you have any such task also, and what he could advise you about the relationship with the relatives?
To have healthy relationships, to have my distance.
Mm-hmm. So this is important,
Yeah.
to have also your distance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you didn't come to this world to fixate in this and to suffer if it's not happening. No. Probably you came to help more people outside of the family, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you remember what we saw before the case of your great grandfather? What one past life of yours we saw?
Yeah, the young man.
The young man with this word that you say on the face, those
Yeah.
dots.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember now. What was the lesson of this young man that you were before? Can your guide tell us why were you sent in such incarnation with
To
debilitation?
do my own thing, to not listen to others, to take more actions.
To not listen to others, to listen to yourself and take actions. But why the boy had this retarded intelligence that probably created him many of the obstacles? Why?
He was born with it.
But why? We're asking your guide, what was the reason to have this? Why not to use the full extent of his brain, of his ability?
to show that he's enough.
To show that he is enough,
Yeah.
even in this state.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
That he says that it's just the mental thing was just something that sometimes could be seen, but it was not all his personality. He was
Mhm.
more than that.
Mm-hmm.
He was creative
Mm-hmm.
and he was a good soul.
Great, great. But was this connected to some past life karma of his, or it was like a challenge, a trial that this spirit, when you go through it, you can actually gain a lot because of the hardship, because of this condition that is like a restrictive condition? Was it like to just to gain some merits after this hard life, or it was connected to some past life karma, connected to intelligence, to abuse of intelligence?
It is connected to past life.
Mm-hmm. Well, will your guide share with us some details? I'm asking also because now you're headed to the medical profession and medical studies, and your intelligence is serving you well now, this life. You need it a lot. But what could be in the past? If any mistake you have to be alert for, if anything you should be vigilant for, we need such advice now.
I get a feeling that maybe he was dangerous before.
That boy that we were looking
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
So in a older incarnation of yours, you were somebody who was dangerous with the mind, with the.
Yeah, with the mind.
I see. So he was somebody very smart, but not using it for so good purposes. Usually this is the case. By the way, one of the books that I will send you to read, if you want, actually, the second part is with cases. It's called Heaven and Hell by Allan Kardec, and it explains the condition of different spirits. They themselves tell their cases, and it's in the case when somebody is given like a mental retardation or something, what they did before, and how this life actually it served them. It wasn't like a nullified existence. No, it served them a lot.
Okay.
But your answer is confirming the information in the book without you ever reading it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but
Because even in the beginning when I saw this boy, I
mhm.
got a feeling that something was wrong with him. Like I got bad feelings that I don't know how to explain.
It's like a bad aura
Yeah.
coming of him. Mm-hmm. But you know, it's very
Of his looks.
the way he looked, the appearance.
Yeah, and he also the reason why he was attracted to a prostitute.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to explain.
But some
Like,
kind of
you know, because
sick attraction.
yeah,
not without even-
he likes sick attraction because I told you when he was dying he was smoking cigarettes the last years of his life, and that was why he has dry cough. So he has a tendency to be like dragged to bad things,
Mhm.
impulsive things, and that is also because of his mental retardation. He's more prone to that.
Mm-hmm. To the lower vibration, and also when somebody is with such condition, usually they have many spirits around them, and those spirits are from the previous life that they're angry usually to those people, and using the fact that they're trapped in the body. It depends also. Not every case is like that, but when the spirit doesn't have any protection, they can be advised by bad spirits, and they can start drink alcohol, use
Yeah.
drugs, or gamble, or do any crazy thing.
But it's like he was a bad human in his past life,
Mhm.
and still he has some kind of things following him in his
Mhm.
new life. So he
Usually,
can't live exact
yes.
freely as he wants. He's like isolated in his own body.
Mm-hmm.
But he wants to experience the free life, but he can't.
He's
And
like in a prison in this
yeah,
body. Yes, yes, exactly.
and that's his mental retardation,
Yeah. Well,
not
you know,
allowing him.
when we had good abilities and we didn't value them for
Like,
why God
sorry,
gave us.
the,
Yes.
the thing is
Say.
like, he's normal, but this one is like connected to him. The mental retardation, like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to explain. Like, it's something he can't get rid of, but he knows that it's because of this.
Mm-hmm. The blockage in his brain, in his mind, in
Yes.
his spiritual body actually is very big. But it really, we don't free ourselves from those things so easily. I mean, it has to be, the body is like a sponge. The body takes out from the spiritual body the black spot, the black leisure, they call it, that we did in the past with the misdeeds, with the evil deeds we did. And the body has to have like some condition, some illness, and it starts to soak in the blackness from the spiritual body. And when this life passes, the spirit that will go back to return back to the spiritual world will be a little in better condition, little more clean, but no all will be cleaned in one incarnation only. So you keep returning and you keep having better and better experiences until this area of the brain is cleaned totally. And how long it will continue, it depends on the time that the evil was done, how long the evil was done. This is needed also for the, I mean, for his case, he was like whole life, and he lived like by 550, 60, so it was a long time. Maybe he drained most of this thing on the spiritual body.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting how it always created, and we really, our debts, they follow us.
Yeah.
We cannot get rid of them and pretend we didn't do some things. Even in the current life, they come in our conscious by thoughts and remorses, and they chew in us inside. Okay, so let's ask now your guide about the current life conditions, and can he advise us how to understand the hardships that you meet in life, starting from your young age, your child age? Why this first trauma in your life happened in so young age, 4 or 5 years old?
Let me see. He says that I needed to. It's difficult to see what he says, but it's a good feeling.
Mm-hmm. But it's generally good. It was done. I mean, you made this hard situation for a good reason, for a good result to eventually come in your life,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I was thinking the same. No, but it's like triggering of a lesson or expiation situation that you actually need to
It's a
overcome.
bad feeling with the second one,
Mm-hmm.
the second trauma.
Okay, let's ask about the second trauma. And maybe we should actually start with who is your mom? Why you reincarnate in the family of your mother and father? That spirit, your mom. Is she connected to you from past?
Yes.
In what way were you in the past? I mean, in what type of roles or connections or friends, enemies, whatever it was?
Enemies.
Mm-hmm. But why were you enemies, if your guide can show us? Were you like competing for something you both wanted, or what type? Or war enemies?
I hurt her. That's the feeling I get.
Mm-hmm. But what was at stake then? I mean, why you hurt her? Can they show us? Is it like her feelings, or taken something from her and this hurt her
Hurt her feelings.
feelings?
Yeah.
I see. Such type of pain. So, what is the way to balance this karma? What could your guide advise us to balance this karma with your mother?
I don't get any answer.
You told me that sometimes you use offensive words. I mean, when you're angry to her. Have you seen how she reacts to this?
Bad.
But bad.
Sad.
Sad.
Yeah.
So she's not only angry; she really gets sad from this.
She doesn't get angry. She gets sad.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, can I do like this?
Yes. But it means something, who is getting sad when we say certain things? In one way, it could be because she loves you and she doesn't want to hear from her only daughter such words.
Yes.
And the other way, it could be her pride hurt, the pride. Because my son also gets sad when I tell him some truths, but he has a problem with his pride. It's his type of situation.
It's both of them.
Mm-hmm. So in her is also both.
Yeah.
Well, and can your guide tell us why the situation that so much traumatized you was connected actually to the sexual area of our body? And is this area somehow connected to your depths in the past that you came here now to expiate?
It is connected, but it's also about that I need to experience more in that area.
Mm-hmm. So there are things that you should pay, other things you should learn, and you should develop the knowledge of this in a healthier way, somehow. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're probably not. It maybe not be any conscious act that she did, but the spirit in herself somehow remembers, and by the hour, remember the energy of the guy that we saw, the previous life, the boy. You said he had such appearance, such energy that's like not easy, it's heavy around him. Maybe when you're with your mom, each one of you express such energy, and you somehow detect the past by the energy, not by words, not by any real memories in your mind. And she probably did what she did for your second trauma, somehow like spontaneous and not even thinking about what she's doing, like not aware what she's doing.
Yeah.
But the past is influencing everyone. Especially when we are more ignorant, later we will be more controlling ourselves. But let's ask your guide: is there any special reason why, since October 2025, you had reoccurring those thoughts from your OCD state, and they returned again with full power to torture you? Why this was triggered again?
It says it needed to go so I couldn't start to live again. Like floating out from my body.
But what to float out of your body?
All these traumas and things that were stuck in my body.
So it reappeared again to be solved.
Yeah.
And to be, cut away once and for all.
So I could live freely.
So it was showing its face again, the traumas, to solve it. Just to solve it.
Yeah.
Finally. I hope that it will be solved. But any advice your guide can give us for what measures to take additional to what we already spoken to help yourself in your state, your health generally?
It says it tells me to be tolerant, to have, do you say tolerance?
Tolerance to whom?
To myself, to everything.
Mm-hmm.
To
not judge yourself so severe.
No, what's the word? Oh my God.
Any other languages, if you want to use it, will be
Like
recorded.
in Swedish, it's uthållig. To keep up with everything, not give up.
Keep up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. and he usually says, "Listen." I don't know to listen to what, but
But there is something that either in today's conversation or generally in your life, some things are being said to you and you're not listening. But you know, sometimes the guides are using other people to tell us things that the guides actually want to tell us.
yeah,
And we should listen. It doesn't matter if your mom and dad are saying, or your friend or enemy is saying. Because sometimes the words are put in their mouth by your guide.
yeah.
So more listening. And I want to ask your guide about this uncomfortable feeling that you have connected to the sexual things and area. And how can be this solved? Because you're no coincidence in a female body and you have a beautiful body. And how you can start accepting your beauty as a woman without the shame.
It helps me to meditate, yoga.
To meditate in so such practices are good for you.
Yeah.
Yes, to balance all those chakras and energy centers. And about the stomach problems, can he give us any advice?
He says it's about my thinking.
Your thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, so we return to the problem with those, you said, intrusive thoughts and rumination. So you're repeating things over and over and thinking, and what is happening then in you?
He says that I'm here to learn, help, and understand, and this will go over.
To learn, to help, and understand.
Yeah. And it's a short period.
But you know, when those thoughts come again, do you usually return to things that had been today? Let's say what I did in 6 hours ago, or yesterday what I did, or for very long in the past events that you're just chewing again and thinking again, and what if I did this or that, and what it will be different outcome. What are you actually doing?
Sometimes, but not so much.
So you're losing your energy in this instead of, you know what, learning what new exciting things. I can give you some suggestions, but I know that you have exams. But anyway, never mind of the exams. Sometimes our psychic energy, our mental energy need to relax from the what we consider as job, as as work, because your exams at the moment are your job, your work. And you can listen Vedic astrology, you can listen some regressions, you can listen spiritist books, because they will give you even more deeper information for yourself, and it will be your relaxation moment from the other job with the exams in the medical science. Because when you are free, when your mind is free of anything that is edifying you, then those weak moments come, and then the spiritual attacks come sometimes, and we think of nonsense and we torture ourselves, and at the end we are very tired and even didn't sleep well. It's much better to fall asleep with a book in your hand or in your phone to read a book, and you fall asleep instead of anything else. And about the phobia of pets, can your guide tell us anything? Because it's also preventing you to be relaxed more with animals, and you need them for sure.
He says that if it's important, I have to go to a psychotherapist and learn to get rid of my phobia.
So this is something you can actually overcome for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And about your coming to this family of your parents, you thought they're both trying to tell you what to do with your life. I mean, we saw in the past same type of, let's say, trying to tell this boy. But what is your task with them? What is your lesson with them now, with these parents?
To learn that we have to understand each other.
To learn that you have to understand each other.
One of them is to learn. I have to learn, but the second one is that we have to understand each other.
So the way I understand it, it's to show more understanding to them. But it doesn't matter if they will learn anything, because for you it matters. You matter for yourself.
Yeah, but he also says that I shouldn't take them so seriously.
Yeah, because they are on their own journey. We don't know the speed that they will be walking on this journey, their own spiritual path. But what depends on you is your way of seeing them and your efforts that you're doing. It doesn't matter how they will they do the same or not. Not everyone is capable of doing the same, so we are different.
But it's talking about distance, like
distance.
Keeping my distance.
Healthy.
It's better for me.
Healthy distance. Yeah, I thought the same when the guide mentioned this with your relatives, the other relatives. So it's good to be a little more independent, Yeah, go for holidays or call and ask how is their health, but not too close, not too every day, this is too much, maybe. You will see how you feel, but it could be draining.
Yeah.
And if you contact more rarely, actually you will love them more, because less harm will be done to you, less energy will be drained from you, and probably they will appreciate more the moments spent with you, because they're rare moments, not so often. Okay, and
I want to ask about my current study situation, but I can't get any answers.
Okay, but if you want, explain a little bit more so we have more specific. Do you feel a hard time in the study situation?
Yeah, because of my health issues. I don't know how to proceed.
So you feel bad during the day when you have lectures or whatever you have?
Like at the university, because, I'm bombarded by this intrusive thoughts, so I can't focus, and I want to know how I should proceed with this, even
With
at
these
home,
thoughts.
at home when I'm studying.
Okay, let's see your guide, because we discussed some measures, but if your guide want to comment on what we discussed the gospel at home practice, and also to rewrite the story in your mind that this is nothing you should be feel ashamed of, and it's just your mom served as instrument for something in your learning now. But is there anything else that can happen, that can help you?
It's difficult. I don't know what he says.
Okay, let's ask him if he knows or if he can check, is there any other spirit, any other entity that is connected to you regarding this problem?
Yes.
Well, let's ask your guide to help us if we can learn a little bit more of this soul, of this spirit that is connected, and to understand your own, your own part of the karma. What was your mistake before? And because I'm sure it could please somebody. When a crime was done to this girl, she was worried why this crime, somebody is forgetting this crime. You see, that's why we ask. First to ask what was your mistake, and then so you be more alert the way you live now, on the righteous path.
Mistake with what?
Mistake in past. Because if somebody is around, there should be a reason. Nobody comes around without a reason. Or mistake is done now, or mistake is done in the past. We don't know that. That's why we ask your guide, what is the reason? What is
He says that I have to learn and develop as a human.
You have to learn to develop as a human. Okay.
And he says all the time that he said that also with the young boy, he says that we are not isolated in our head, it's just our thinking. And it's the same thing with me.
What he mean by that? We are not isolated in our head. He means that you're not alone in your head, right? I mean, we're
No,
many.
he means that I'm not in my prison. It's me just thinking that.
I see.
And
Not to enter the prison where he entered.
He means the same thing with the boy. He wasn't imprisoned either. It was only his own thoughts.
Created it for himself. Yes, yes, yes. I see. So he wants to say, okay, those thoughts exist, but you're not their slave. So oppose them. Oppose them. Don't accept them. Tell them the other reality that you know. But actually, you do know new reality now. After we discussed so long our initial talk about how we create the debts, how we pay them, how we develop and how we learn actually, and how much we are supported by our guides and other benevolent spirits and friends. Whenever again those thoughts come, you just tell them, thank you, but I don't need you. I'm trying to learn this lesson and I thank you. Yeah, you led me to a path that I learned so many things. Because actually, if you didn't start to walk on this path of the suffering now in these type of things that you overcoming, you probably never would reach past life regression or some spiritual knowledge to come to you, or many things that you probably will learn from now on. So it's not a bad thing at the end. It leads you to evolution.
Yes.
And let me ask your guide one question from me, because we forgot to discuss this, but what is your mission and your task in this current life?
He says that I should continue and good things are on the way, and the promise that my grandfather made is still taken into account, but I need to be more patient, and I just need to do my own thing, and things will be solved during the path.
So you have your own thing that you will be doing. So probably this is the profession that you pick up.
Yeah.
But what he meant
And
by the promise?
The promise is when I was going to Latvia for the first time to study there, I could feel that my grandfather told me everything will be fine. Since these things happened again with anxiety and stuff, I was feeling that maybe that was a lie and he didn't hold what he promised me.
Oh,
But
that's why. Very nice. So your guide is commenting of something that only you know. I didn't know before.
Yeah.
And he wants to make sure. Don't worry. It will fulfill with the time.
Yeah.
Everything will be okay. So you do have your own path to walk professionally.
And he says, "Don't worry."
And is there any connection to Bulgaria, your karma in this life, your deeds that you need to perform, or it's actually connected to Iran or even Sweden?
Yeah, both to Iran and Sweden, but not to Bulgaria. But it was meant to be here for me.
It's like a temporary stop here. Now it's like a temporary coming.
Yeah, but he said it was meant to come here to study.
But later you have some more work with the other two countries to perform your good deeds as medic.
Yeah.
Interesting. So we didn't ask another question about your father and the connection to your father. Is there any connection from past with your father?
My father sorry, one more time.
Is there any connection from past lives with your current father in this life? With your father? With his spirit?
No.
Okay, so you met the spirit now as your father, but you didn't cross paths in the past.
But with my mother I have.
But see, I understand now why you feel a little bit more calmer with him, because at least you don't have like bad history together, but with her you had like enemies situation, and that's why now you need to warm up the feelings a little bit. Okay. Let me see something else we have. Yes, one important questions left. Why was needed this situation with your mom being absent from the summer house where you had long vacation with your dad, and her refusal to come and to join you? Was that like a learning ship situation or something you had to experience for sure?
He said something about to show me. Show me who she was, to learn me that I can stand by my own self, that I can be independent, that I don't need anyone.
I see. Seems so small, but you to be able to know you can count on yourself.
Yeah.
But you somehow wish your mom to be there because you're small. It's normal to wish this, but your lesson started then. To be independent. So she was like teaching you.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not. You know, we shouldn't be angry for such things because it is something probably that when you learn, and probably you already learned it, part of it, to be independent, it will be now helping you in this current adult life. I mean, you now are grown up and you need this strength, inner strength. And it started to come to you since the childhood, since those episodes. So we shouldn't be angry to the people that actually provided us those painful lessons.
Yeah.
Because we gain at the end of this. And the last question to your guide is to ask, why is this feeling of not finishing the task that come to you when you have the OCD episodes with the repetitive word? Why this feeling that you have to, dig deep to this and solve it somehow in yourself before continuing? It's like not finished task if you just leave it.
It's hard. I don't get any answer.
I was thinking now that the real finishing should be with this new way of looking and not buying this product anymore, because until now you were buying what they advertise. I mean, what these thoughts were giving you. They were pointing you to see your mom, see what happens, see this, see that, and you blame somebody, blame yourself, and suffering at the end. But the new agenda, the new story that we're telling that is more truthful is that it was a valuable learning experience connected to the past. You're not any innocent victim. You're the man who raped the girl, let's say, or the other. No, you're not the other with the woman and 10 children. Okay, this was great grandfather, but actually you did before some things, and now those suffering happen for a reason. And when those thoughts come, you say, okay, thank you God, but I thank you. I don't need this anymore. I know what is my responsibility to respect people, to respect relationships, to respect the sexual energy, to respect myself, to respect my body and the bodies of the others, and that's it. And you put the finish of the task, because when you hold on to the lower offer that they are selling you this idea, and you react in a lower manner to return to the memories, maybe my mom is wrong, maybe something could be different, you're actually not solving, because she's not wrong and we are. And we need to take responsibility. Okay, I know the answer. Don't need to give me these thoughts. And when you repel them and repulse them few times, it will all stop. You need to be persistent in your effort, because if it's coming from a spirit, what is the common denominator of all the lower spirits that sometimes are doing attacks over us? They are not patient. If you're patient enough to continue with your effort to say this story and to repulse the thought with your story, with your saying, okay, but I know why this happened, they will stop coming to you.
Yeah.
Because you're not easy target to drain from energy.
Yeah.
They will go seek somebody else easier, and you will be in control again. You're really actually always in control in your reaction. We have no control over other people, but yes, we do have control over our reaction.
Yes.
Do you want to ask your guide something else now at the end? Because I finished my question.
I want to ask, but it feels a bit hard to get the answers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you can communicate with them?
Mm-hmm. But tell the question and we'll see what will come.
It's about my OCD, like how I can get rid of it, how it can be live my life, and also about my situation with my studies, like when it will be easier.
I will tell you something. Everything that today we saw is connected to it. Everything is connected. Nothing is questioned that doesn't regard your OCD, your obsessive compulsive disorder. All the guilt, all the past memories that actually you didn't remember in an awakened state, but they are there. You somehow feel them, and it is the burden that you carry in this life. When you look at this past in a new way, and you need to reflect over the regression and over all materials that I'll send you in the books, when you reflect in a different way, the burden will be removed from your shoulders, and when it is removed, no more guilt, no more self-blame, but actually a healthy approach to the world, to this life, that you will perceive from now on as an opportunity to work more, to work in the good, and to work actually in the spheres that you misused before or you abused before. You see?
Yeah.
This is the solving of the problem. Nothing else is solving. I mean, not only if we use medication is the solving of the problem, not only psychotherapy that doesn't touch on reincarnation issues, but all together, according to what I see and experience also, you can combine all, but really the cherry of the cake will be how you see this life as opportunity, and you will actually get very strong.
Yeah.
Inside you, very strong. And maybe one day you will be able to actually help others with the same issues, because you know how is it to be inside this mental prison yourself.
Yeah.
Created by yourself. But as your guide showed you, you will be helped, and you are helped, and you will continue to be helped on the way, and finally you will have victory.
Yeah.
So don't worry, but you need to reflect, really to take the most of it. By the way, recordings that we do, you will see how after 1 year or after 6 months, you will listen to it, although you remember the experience, and you will hear new things, and you will have new wisdom taken out of it. Not all the things that we say today, but maybe something different. I have this feedback from many people, and even myself 3 years after my own regression, I looked at it in a different way, and I saw how many alerts it was giving me to be careful, but I wasn't able to penetrate so deep at the time.
Yeah.
So it is an ongoing process.
Yeah.
Spiritual reflection and everything. And we can thank now to your guide and to ask him to give you more dreams, and you maybe to write your diary, a dream diary, because it's, you see how we didn't ask about, let me ask about this boy, the boy that you dreamed that will be your son. Who is this spirit? Yeah, those dreams were very good that you shared.
It's someone that is going to heal me.
Mm-hmm. I see. Probably somebody who will actually help you to balance all your energy in your body and everything with his very coming and the pregnancy and everything. Well, this is wonderful. You see how they took care of everything. They didn't just leave us here and go and live your life and struggle and suffer. No. There is good plan.
Yeah.
Okay, you can remove your scarf.